Okay. Get used to this fucking light in my face, but I'll run some ads to get rid of some pre-rolls. Then we'll get into the ship. Give y'all a couple minutes. How do I turn this mic down a little bit? 5.4, yeah, that's probably good. Alright, we're gonna run 2 minutes ads, buy some decent amount of no pre-rolls. Then we'll get back into the ink. Something went wrong. There we go. I should already check the shops, but whatever. Yeah, I did this this morning. Two minutes is a long time. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Granted, I guess that's how long pre-rolls are anyway. Yeah, pre-roll's disabled for half an hour. That's plenty. Alright. By the time I get my amiibo error, the ad should be just about over. Alright, so what have we got on the schedule today? Okay, SPLATOON's in half an hour. Let's get fucking warmed up, because I'm playing fucking SPLATOONs. I see you made an account. I don't 100% remember how to, link it. So I might have to Google that. But then you'll see the fucking subscribe with Prime. Gotta get used to this fucking light in my face. Sensitivity feels a little off today. Maybe I should just use a Pro controller. I don't want to get rid of these back buttons. Bad sniper is bad. Ah, fuck. Fucking sloppy ass fucking pain to spawn. Fucking blobber. Like, it almost makes me want to put one on. Because, like, they require no skill. Fuck you. Not terrible for a first game, all things considered. Hurry up and give me my goddamn amiibo. Whoops. God damn it. I heard the hit marker, but I heard it too late. Fuck that. Give me my special. I knew there was another one over there. I heard too many hit markers. Oh. Get wrecked. Fuck. Okay then. Nope, nope. Like, they need to make it so you can disable automatically trying to check for NFC shit. Like, not all controllers have NFC. I don't know why it defaults to the scan state. Unless they're just trying to, like, discourage third-party controllers, but so many third-party controllers without amiibo support are licensed by Nintendo. Doesn't make any fucking sense. But I can deal with a fucking menu error to get fucking extra buttons on my controller. Congo King. Wait, give me a minute. That's a bad situation. Hush. Hey, hey, hey. what a joke. Oh, you figured it out, huh? Why did I stay in this lobby? Half my team wasn't playing. Yep, here we go again. Teammates that don't play the game. This is why Turf War is such trash now. It's like, this is 90% of lobbies. Oh. Like, I don't understand, like, how do you get enjoyment of, like, joining an online game and just, like, not playing the game? I wonder if anybody's online. Because this is ridiculous. This is fucking 3 games in a row. No? Nobody's on? Of course not. Okay. Need to put more juice in this thing before I burn another fucking coil. Which should give them more runs time to find another game to grow in. Let me send a couple texts, see if I can't get a friend or two on here. Alright. 5 more games left on the ticket. 15 minutes till splat. Mathematically, I don't think I can finish this ticket before splat zones. Which would be ideal. Have a fresh ticket, but I don't know. Not today. Fucking truck. Sloppy. Oh, come on. Well, I heard the shots, but I didn't see yellow ink, so my bad. 0.1%. Gosh. Whoa. Thank you, Panic Button. Ah, shit. Got one of them. It looks like we're finally gonna get a fucking win. We're looking up for roll time. Minutes. Like, how often do I need to run ads to not get pre-rolls? Like, what does 30 seconds give me? Since I'm gonna error anyway, I'm gonna run one. see what that fucking does. Okay, or don't update. That's cool. Don't tell me that overwrote my other one. That's not right. What the fuck? Alright, so I had another 10 minutes of no pre-rolls, so I ran another ad. Now it's not showing any time for no pre-rolls. So it's almost like it canceled it. And what's the fucking point? Like, what's the actual fucking point? And then I didn't even get credit for the new ad. So was I supposed to wait until it expired? Am I running ads too often? Okay. Yeah, totally not showing me any pre-roll disable time, so I fucked myself by running that extra ad. Which don't make no sense sometimes. Like, do you or do you not want the ads? Like, I'll run manual ads if it means no pre-rolls. I don't like pre-rolls. But if you're gonna delete pre-roll credit when I run an extra ad to try to add time, then I'm not gonna run no fucking ads. Like, they're not getting anything out of my ads anyway. I'm not making anything on ads. I have nowhere near enough clicks to get good ad rates. Like, nowhere near. They will get 0 click CPM on my fucking ads. I'm so mad that I already let myself get 2 cracks in this bar. I'm gonna try to disable pre-rolls one more fucking time before I start SPLATOONs. Something went wrong. Something went wrong. Okay, so maybe my Twitch dashboard's just broken, because why wouldn't it be? Yeah, I saw that. Right now I'm trying to figure out why I got bamboozled out of no pre-roll time by running an extra ad. And now it won't let me run one. So I think I'm stuck with pre-rolls, which kind of pisses me off. I want to do this, but I don't. I think I clicked it, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. Not my favorite spots on this map. I have to be honest, not a huge Star Wars fan. In fact, just got rid of a bunch of fucking Star Wars shit. I bought this bitch for Christmas, but it never came picked up. So Star Wars is a bit of a sensitive subject. We're just getting wrecked. I didn't even see the sniper. 2 fucking seconds. We're gonna lose by 2 fucking seconds. Paintbrush got my way. Fucking A. That was bad. Yeah, this is bad. Almost came back. This is not good. Last game on the ticket, probably last game in S+, because I'm gonna fucking choke again. jumped into the hammer. Fuck. I probably should have taken a real painkiller instead of Tylenol. It is getting really hard to focus right now. Okay. Stupid mistakes. Just making stupid mistakes. Okay. Whoops. Bad jump. We're gonna choke this. Oh, no. We're not. Finally. I was last got my ticket right, yeah. Get my amiibo error. Is it gonna let me run an ad now so I can get some pre-rolls disabled? That would be nice. Yeah, it is. Okay. In the meantime... I don't know if I want money or experience. Guess it doesn't really matter. Probably should want money because I'm about to level anyway. That was a 90-second end. So by the time this amoeba error goes. Yeah, right. I just fucking hate pre-rolls. It's the only reason I'm running them. I don't want people to miss content. You're gonna miss content with pre-rolls, but when I know that I clicked the add button, you're not gonna miss content. Because I'm not gonna do anything relevant. Yeah, now we got 30 minutes, no pre-rolls, I'll take that. For a 90-second ad, I'll take that. Copy. Nothing. Thank you. I need to stop trying to crack my back with this fucking thing. I'm not gonna get it charged fast enough. Yeah. This isn't looking good. I thought we had him. And we choked it. What? Come on, team, we can fucking do this. It's almost over. Just hold. Yeah, yeah. That was a close one. Okay. If I win, I keep my rank. If I lose, I lose it. Definitely should have went new lobby, but... Fuck it. Wow, I literally just accidentally shut my TV on. Classic. Okay. Well, this is not good. Yep. We're fucked. That was horrible. That's a bad way to lose. I'm pretty sure I can't take a L, so I'm pretty sure I'm going back to fucking S. I knew I should have went new lobby. Oh, no, I do get one more. Okay. Okay. I don't mind losing. I'd hate losing like that. Sticks are a lot more sensitive pro controllers too. Wait, am I getting a meat bar again? No? Okay. Their team might have the slight advantage here. They can put down a lot more paint than we can. Ah, shit. Damn it, I thought I hit my panic button. Alright, no. What you doing, puppy? Come on. I don't know if we're coming back from this one. They can just put down so much more ink than we can. shot. No shot. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea to jump. Yep, run right into the spawn shot. Yep. Shit. Thank you. Nope, I thought I got saved, I didn't. Oh. Rip S plus. That's unfortunate. I can get it back, but... less than I do. Oh, I could have just retried because I'm gonna be in a different lobby because I'm in a different fucking rank now. Not a huge fan of either one of these maps on spots. I like this one better than the other one. For sure. I forgot this was the other map. I'm not sure that I've even played this map today. Maybe. Things are just not going well today. Things are going very poorly, actually. Maybe I should stop. digging myself in a hole here. That was a bad situation. Maybe I should switch back to a Pro Controller. Maybe, like, I'm just focusing too much on jumping. Which is very, very useful, but seems to be coming at a cost. Okay, I lost that. How? He took Booyah Bomb damage, he took a shot, he dropped down, came up, took another shot, and still won. Oh, man. But if I stop jumping, I could go back to my other gear build. I don't need the MPU if I'm not jumping. Things are going very, very poorly right now. Oh, on YouTube. What's going on? Streamlabs doesn't show me my YouTube numbers. I don't even know how many of you are there. Kind of playing like shit right now, so. I was trying to play with the fucking 8-bit dual controller, but I tried pro controller again. I already missed the extra buttons, so. I feel like I was using them too much, and it was fucking me up. I need to switch my shots. I didn't even know YouTube had raids. Thanks for stopping by. Wow, I'm playing like shit though. I keep going back and forth on my controllers and they're completely different. Fuck that. Sloppy. The Pro Controller does feel objectively better, but I love having the extra back buttons on the 8-bit though. Whoop. Okay, thought I was out of range of that. What the fuck? I didn't even hear anything. Okay, we didn't choke for once. I swear people only raid when I'm playing like shit. Honestly, I really shouldn't even be streaming right now, but gotta get some hours in, because I have to have fucking surgery on Friday. Definitely gonna miss some of the weekend again. And it kinda helps me keep my mind off it. Not entirely though, so that's why it's hard to focus and I play kinda poorly. I should honestly just be playing turf, but this is my favorite game mode. I just lost my fucking S+, so I'm trying to get it back. If I can get one more W and just lock in the rank, I'll probably switch back to turf. Or if the bar cracks again. Whichever comes first. I guess I can put my friend code back on the screen. Since I'm not playing Pokemon. Oh, they can put down a lot of pain with that team. I definitely do play better with a Pro Controller, but I think it's just because I'm overusing the extra buttons. If I can just train myself to use them less, the other controller would be better. I did not hear a spot bomb. Okay, that's where I missed the other controller. I'm gonna fucking choke this game again. Yep. Come on, I got away from that. Maybe I shouldn't have switched back. Ah, another fucking choke. Maybe I switch my controllers back and go back to Turf War, because this is not going well right now. I just can't focus. Yeah, not worth the risk, fuck it. Get my fucking amiibo. Go back to Turf. These sticks are so much different than the Pro Controller. Huh. I didn't know there was this big of a difference. I can edit the sensitivity on the sticks, but I don't know how well it works on Switch. Oh, it's just turf, and that's flat. What the fuck am I playing like? See, but that's the problem I'm having. Because I have the buttons, I use the buttons, and I jump more than I need to. And since these sticks are a little more sensitive, it's just fucking me up. I do really like this controller though. I'll have to fuck with the sensitivity on the app, like off stream. See if I can get it closer to a pro controller feel. Maybe I can just drop my in-game sensitivity since clearly this is overriding it. Try adjusting the in-game sense first. Still faster. I think I just need to set a higher dead zone on the fucking controller itself. Or just fucking get used to it. I've only played a few days of it. Ooh, walked right into that. in-game sensitivity didn't really seem to make a difference. It's just that these sticks themselves are more sensitive, so I definitely gotta, like, adjust that. No, I don't. Ah, shit. I don't know why I charge rollers. What the fuck? I need to fucking focus. Stop thinking about other shit. At the rate I'm playing right now, I might as well switch to Pokemon or something. Clearly my aim is just not there today. Oh, come on. That one I should have had. I'm mad about that one. Oh yeah? Back from what? I mean, okay. Not gonna be a very good war today. Actually, I'm like half focused on the game. Oh, fear you? No, no, it has nothing to do with you. Unless you're the one that like put the kidney stone in me, then no, I'm not scared of you. I am, however, scared of surgery, which I have to have on Friday. I see. Biochemical warfare. Breaking the Geneva Convention. That's fucked up. Russians don't crack shit. The Russians are garbage. Overrated coders. Oh shit, he was already for me. Oh, I definitely don't have that command on here. That's just asking to get caught. What are you leading? You notice how my stream runs at 60 frames per second, not like 12? You should probably work on that. For starters, stop using that shitty Elgato software. And just import directly into OBS. Then you're gonna want to run Streamlabs as an administrator. And set your process priority to high. And then you'll probably get much better frame rates. And if that doesn't work, there's some other tricks we can do. And it's the shitty screen capture that you're trying to do. That is way more demanding. How bad is your internet? Like, on speed test, what's your upload? Yeah, probably the time, too. But if it's at least, like, 50 or 60, you should be fucking fine. Especially on Twitch, because they restrict your bitrate so low. Like, I run an 8K bitrate, and Twitch yells at me for it all the time, saying my bitrate's too high. Like, I watched one of your VODs, and like, there's a lot of little tweaks I think that could be made to make your shit run a lot better. I don't know. Well, first of all, stop just running straight up screen capture. I'd tone down that overlay. I would run Streamlabs as in demand. I'd change the process priority to high. There's a lot of little things. What webcam are you running? Because there's a lot of things you could do with that too. And like your bitrate settings would help too. Because what a lot of people make the mistake on when they're setting their bitrate is you're supposed to subtract the audio bitrate from your overall bitrate. That way it doesn't go over, and you run it at like a constant. Like say you're trying to run 6K bitrate overall. You want your video at 5840 and your audio at 160. That'll make a huge difference. It's a lot of little things that people overlook. I come from programming, so I know a lot about this shit. And I'm more than happy to help. I wouldn't say like an expert, like I haven't been streaming a long time, but I know a lot about software and hardware. I studied streaming for a long time before I started it. Because I have anxiety, I didn't know that I'd actually be able to pull the trigger and do it. Yeah, anxiety's a bitch, man. But I play Splatoon, and not many people watch Splatoon. So, like, I know I don't got, like, a huge crowd to deal with. And thankfully, when I streamed Pokemon Snap Day 1, my view count in Streamlabs was broken, so I had no idea how many people were here. Until after the fact. Nope. Which Streamlabs? I mean, I use an Elgato, but I don't use the Elgato software because it's garbage. I just use Streamlabs entirely. The Elgato software rapes your resources, like, bad. Just fine if you're just trying to record, but if you're trying to stream, it's horrible. You motherfuckers and your name changes. Fair enough. I got some people, my friends, who have a different name like every day, and I never know who anybody is. No idea. Not experienced with either one of them. I'm a creature of habit. I pick a gun and I stick with it. I go through phases where I'll use a gun for like a month. God damn it. I do have Discord. I don't know if it's open right now, but I can open it. I almost never have it open, if I'm being honest. I have a button for it on my stream deck, but I very rarely need it. It should be loading. I don't have to change it to use the mic on my headset, probably. Because I think it's still set up for my other pair of A50s. I thought I broke my old pair, so I bought a new pair, and then I ended up fixing my other pair. God damn it, where to go? Okay, that's where. What do you mean no time to? I think I got everything set up now. Alright, I added you on Discord, I think. And I think I set my shit up right. I'll just have to figure out my audio levels. Because that's for a different channel. Yo, what up? Right.
Alright. Oh, this is what.
Because of Dairy Queen? Yeah, I'm envious I can't eat anything like that right now. Yep. Would you still stream open?
Yeah, I saw this. Well, I keep the stream open.
Yeah. Right. Oh, that's that. Mailman, Mailman's fucking insane at this game, though.
Oh yeah, I know. That's a good thing.
He's like incredible.
I underestimated him.
I did too. I totally did too. He's got that spawn camp on point.
Oh, it's just got me to the wall.
I know the feeling.
Like, yo, no, man. You feel that? We're complimenting me. Oh, yeah, thanks. I'm a simple man trying to upgrade my
Yeah, I run into that problem a lot. That's why I switched to ranked earlier, even though I knew I shouldn't, because I can't really focus because of the fucking pain. Because, like, people are just jumping around.
I am working not much hours today, so I'm probably doing a lot of work tonight.
I don't sleep a whole lot. I sleep usually like 3 days out of the week. I have horrible insomnia. That's why I used to program, because it's useful for that. Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah, situational insomnia. I don't think so. Right. Problem I have is, like, I'm super ADHD, and I think, like, slightly autistic. So, like, my brain doesn't shut off. So, like, I have, like, 8 trains of thought at the same time, and it's impossible to stop that. It's how I get a lot of things done, it's how I learn fast, but, like, it prevents sleep entirely. Yeah, it's like a double-edged sword. Yeah, you're straight up just running window capture, right? And just recording the Elgato software?
I'm doing
Game capture actually in Streamlabs? No, see, that's where you're fucking yourself, because the Elgato software runs super heavy. So you just add your Elgato as, like, a video device in your scenes. And just run it directly into Streamlabs and cut the Elgato shit right out of it. And then are you familiar with scene nesting?
Nope, I've just kind of been...
Okay.
I played when I have more...
Right. But what scene nesting is where, like, you'll make a separate scene for just, like, your webcam. That way you can,
Oh, yeah, no, I have.
yeah, so you can apply filters to the scene and then add the scene into your regular scene. Like, you make a camera only scene and then you import that scene into your normal scene. So you can add filters to the camera without actually adding filters to the camera. Yeah. But if you just directly run Elgato into, like, the Elgato into Streamlabs without the Elgato software, that'll improve your quality dramatically. Yeah. Definitely make sure you're running as an administrator too. A lot of people don't do that, but it helps a lot. Like, it'll cut the system resources in half.
Already said.
Well, even you need that and you need administrator, because otherwise it'll keep resetting. Because like it needs administrative rights to do that.
Next time I log on the stream on.
Yeah, if you go to properties and compatibility, you can just click a box. That way, every time it opens as administrator. And that'll help dramatically. Because I used to run a really shitty setup. And that's how I got by. I ran 72060 at the time, because I was running a fucking GTX 670. But I got a 1050 Ti now, and I can run 1080-60 no problem.
Yeah, see before, the girl, I don't know.
Yo.
But I had anything.
Yeah, like that's when I spent all my time studying streams. Like even to this day, like my YouTube is nothing but just stream content that I don't give a shit about just because I was watching what does and doesn't work. Like I've watched way too much Minecraft that I don't give a shit about. And like all the offline TV shit and like just all the categories. And I bought and sold Switches all quarantine, so I have a ton of Switches.
I wanted to.
I used to. Yeah, that's all fucking like Jake Paul's fault. Yeah. Or Logan Paul, one of them. Whichever one bought... He overpaid for a first edition, like, base set booster box, and all his fanboys got into it, and then all the streamers started buying boxes of cards, and just jacked the price up for no reason.
Yeah,
Now it's super mainstream. But the problem I have is I'm a collector and I have OCD, so like if I can't have all of it, I don't want any of it. And a new Pokemon set comes out every 3 months. And it's too much. I have all those, well except for a couple. Yeah, and some of them are super expensive right now because they haven't been reprinted. I have Joker, but he wasn't hard to find at first. They just didn't print. They didn't print them. Ha! The one I missed out on is Corn Player 2 because it was Amazon exclusive, and Amazon has a tendency to ship them in envelopes instead of boxes, and they come in trash. Yep, the only ones I did were Bayonetta, Cloud, and Corn. They came out at the same time, and all 6 of them are exclusive to 6 different retailers.
Wow, that is bullshit.
Yep.
No, they make so many Animal Crossing.
I didn't buy those until New Horizons came out, and they were still on clearance, and I bought them all.
I know, I can buy all of them.
Except for Isabel Winter outfit. That one's expensive, yep. That one's super expensive. No, because it was very rare in America. It was a pack-in bundle in Europe. And very few of them came out over here. I just recently bought that. I paid like $45 for it, and there was a local deal and it was cheap. Right now, either the Gold Mega Man or Corn Player 2.
I recently player has a great collection of.
Yo.
So you can mark on it.
Right. Like, I have some Pokemon cards. I have the full generation set from the 20th anniversary. I have a huge stack of the fucking cereal promo cards that just came out that I never opened. I have all the fucking Pokemon McDonald's displays from the last 3 years.
I think I have the one.
Hmm.
It was the
Right.
black, white, ink.
Dude, I don't know. I'm so bad at dates. I have no idea. Pokemon's one of those things I fall in and out of because it's just... I can't collect for it, really, because there's so fucking many. It's endless.
Yeah. That was just me in the.
Sword and Shield is the first one I played in a long time, because I didn't get into any of the 3DS ones, because I just never have the time to sit down on a handheld console. But I grew up with Red and Blue. I still have my original Red and Blue. I don't know where my Gold and Silver are, but I had them.
My first one was Platinum.
I have a Platinum. I found it at a flea market. It was priced for 40, but when the guy picked it up to look at the price, he covered half the 4 and sold it to me for 10. And it's skyrocketed in price since then. That was right before fucking quarantine. I want to play it, but the DS emulator on Switch is kind of shitty. So I don't know if it would work well enough to stream it.
That was a very.
Yeah, me too.
I played Pokemon. I was playing Pokemon.
Oh, you thought that disappeared?
Well, yeah, they went to my Pokemon break and they then.
Yup. Oh, yeah.
I always started off with the starter.
Right. The first mistake I made in Pokemon was I didn't realize you couldn't kill them before you catch them. I thought that was the point. You knock them out and then catch them. So for like for hours, I couldn't catch shit. That's what I thought too, and I was just so confused why it didn't work. What's wrong with your camera?
Oh no, my
Oh, gotcha. Oh, what do you use, motion? I can't get used to it. It makes me motion sick. And I've been using sticks since the original Halo on Xbox, so it's hard to switch. That's why I bought this controller, because I can have my jump button and my clam and throw button on the back of the controller, so I don't gotta take my thumbs off the right stick. But the thumbsticks are so much more sensitive, it's taking a lot of getting used to. I mean, I could have. Just didn't cross my mind at the time. Yeah, I didn't consider your feelings at that moment in time, I'm sorry. I can't deny that. I am quite an asshole. I wasn't paying attention.
I got an
Ooh, that's rough.
I used alcoholic
Yeah. Yo,
Um,
I wish
get one thing,
I wish I was streaming back then, because that's another one of those games that I had a week early.
there was, I was just,
Yeah, same. Especially because like I have 4 modded Switches, so I have access to everything. Plus all my emulators and shit. Everything I stream comes off my Switch. Like, I have a lot of shit running on my Switch. I have all my emulators. I have fucking Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. I have a lot of shit on the Switches.
I don't think I have. I am also one of those, I can't.
Well, yeah. To be fair, I own, like, so much Nintendo shit, it's not even funny.
Like, if I want to play Melee, I have a game,
I own a copy of Melee. I don't have as many games as you would think, but I have owned a lot of games. But I've given, like, the lowest estimate on just my Nintendo shit in this room is like 60 or 70k. So I don't feel bad if I have to emulate a Pokemon game that I don't feel like overpaying for. I own 11 Switches, 11 Pro Controllers, every set of Joy-Cons. Like, Nintendo can cut me some slack on an emulation every now and then. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them, a fucking lot of them. I want to do Breath of the Wild because there's some nice mods for it, but the best. Yeah, but there's a new one called Second Wind and it looks fucking incredible, but they don't have it working on Switch yet, only on PC. And I don't know if my PC can handle it. Cause my PC is not that good. It's not good at all, actually. I still use DDR3 RAM. I have a 1050 Ti in it, but that's the only good thing it has going for it. It's liquid cooled, it has a ton of like Corsair fans in it, but it's an old ass AMD processor with DDR3 RAM. Yeah, he's a problem. Probably like 5 times a week. It's because if I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna record it. Cause that's why I bought my Elgato, because I got sick of the 30-second limit on recording clips manually, and having to stop and record clips manually. And then it got to the point where it's like, okay, if I'm gonna record it, I might as well just broadcast it, because then everything's backed up. So I have a bad habit of frying hard drives. Alright. I don't know. Alright, I just gotta wait for my fucking amiibo error to pop up because this controller doesn't have NFC. That's the only annoying thing about this controller. Because it doesn't have amiibo support, every menu I join that has an amiibo option, I have to, my control stop working for a second until it pops up an error that it couldn't scan the amiibo. It does, but I think it outweighs, like, the benefits. So I have 2 buttons on the back that I can map to whatever I want. I can adjust the trigger sensitivity on the fly on my phone, and I can, like, turbo buttons. So, like, it's useful for even, like, Animal Crossing. Because Animal Crossing is just pushing the same button over and over again. So, having turbo is awesome for that. Yeah. That's what I grew up on, so I've spent like the bulk of my adult life trying to rebuy my childhood. Since I just destroyed everything as a kid. I mean, I have a PS5, I have the 1X, but I use the PS5 for YouTube, and the Xbox doesn't get turned on.
I will buy your PS5.
I don't hate it that much. But then I'm gonna have to watch YouTube, then I'm gonna have to turn my Xbox on, and I don't want to do that.
On your computer.
Well, my computer's not hooked up to that TV. Like, I have 3 TVs on the wall. And the computer's only hooked up to one. And it's not the nice one. It is, you have no idea how intense my cable management is. Because I have every console running into an HDMI splitter, so that I can access any console on any TV. Each TV has its own surround sound. And then all of my Nintendo Switches are hooked into HDMI switches, so each TV has its own selection of switches. So yeah, my life was a nightmare setting this up. What was that? It's honestly like there's no point to own a PS5 right now. There's like nothing on it. Yeah, I guess so. Is that only coming to next gen though? Are you sure? Because Xbox promised there would be no true exclusive for 2 years. Same. That's why I refuse to upgrade. I bought the 1X and I've like never used it, so I don't see the point in getting the Series X when there's nothing on it. I mean, I will eventually when they're common, but right now I don't give a shit. It is better in like every way. The controller's amazing. I'll give them that. The controller is fucking amazing. No, the PlayStation one. Xbox doesn't know how to make controllers anymore. Xbox controllers are shit now. The press,
Oh, yeah, no.
the press goes up and the quality goes down.
I like the
Yeah, they peaked there. The Xbox One controllers are trash. I had to buy like, I bought a fucking like a $200 Razer controller for Xbox because I couldn't stand the other one. It's nice though. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Huh. Yeah, I've never really been into horror movie either. Fourth wall breaks. Yeah. Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
The PS5, the triggers are just incredible. Because they're kind of like, I don't know if you've ever used like a force feedback race wheel where like it responds to shit. But they're kind of like, you can feel the resistance on the trigger like in like Call of Duty, and like the recoil and certain things don't let you like go all the way down. They're restricted because they would take more force. Like they're pretty intense, but they'll probably break a lot. Yeah, they trickle out, but there's nowhere near enough out yet.
No, yeah.
It's the semiconductor shortage. Like, all electronics are getting fucked because they all need them, and there's not enough. And they're competing with everybody. Like, even, like, cell phones use them.
Fine.
Yeah, botting them. Yeah, there's technically a shortage of all electronics. We just only feel it in the consoles because everybody's not actively searching for a cell phone every day. But even the cell phone industry has shortages. Because they all need the same chip and there's not enough to go around. And obviously, like, Apple gets most of them. For some fucking reason.
One loves Apple phones.
I hate them for every reason.
Okay,
I hate Samsung now, too. I use OnePlus phones now. Because they switched the curved screens that I went through 4 phones in a year. Because the screens are trash now and they're brittle. Try a OnePlus and you'll never go back. Because there's no bloatware, it's fast as fuck. They're half the price of a Samsung. And they're better in like every way.
my phone's down.
Yeah.
I have a... I don't really use my phone.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't really want to use my phone. I don't really need all the hype.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I get it in some situations, but like, the people that would need it probably already have it.
Right.
They're just adding features for the sake of saying, oh, we have this.
I have beat up. I'm not in this lobby.
I'm not sure. I've been kind of spacing out. Same, and yeah, he's not here. That solves it. Oh, I thought you just loved it.
Oh no, I fucking hate it. That first game I had, I just don't.
Yeah, that's my relationship with a lot of guns. That's why I just fall back on my 52 because it's like a comfort zone. I used to use the NZAP a lot, and now I don't remember what I wore with it, so I can't go back.
Has an effect, but I just never.
What, the gear?
Yeah.
Certain things I notice, certain things I don't. Like the one chunk of bomb defense I definitely notice. And run speed I definitely notice. I can't run this gun with 0 run speed, because I'm used to being able to whip around with the NZAP or like the Neo Splashomatic, I think. The little red and black one. Good to know. Yeah, they do, don't they? One just got me. I know the Wolfie Kid is someone from my friends list that added me today, probably from YouTube. But this is the first time I've ever played with him. Yeah, I quite enjoy it. Yeah. It takes more skill to punish it. Booyah Bomb's easily punished. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I say that all the time, and then I remember most kids haven't played Star Fox 64, and they don't get the Andros reference. And then I feel old. I would be too. That's not a fair trade.
Like, I love the Wii.
Almost exclusively good games, except for like Superman 64. That, yeah, yeah, that it does, and it deserves to be there.
But no, that's not the worst thing.
What would you call worse?
Bubsy 3D.
I didn't play the Bubsy 3D game. I loved the Super Nintendo ones.
Bubsy 3D is
That's unfortunate.
actually, no, that's not true. Alpha. The entire way. Like when making.
Yeah, like a polytest zone. Oh, that sounds like high quality. Is it just like a sandbox? Sandbox of polygons? Huh.
Also got the gold.
Marketing. And that's classic. Not a good time to put a game out. Oh damn. Yeah, I'm probably almost done too, but I haven't been going for 7 hours. 3. You know, I did 15 the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing tomorrow. I might do a little more snap. Some of the snap. I did the main line, I got all the Pokemon, but I didn't get all the poses, and there's like 140 like requests that I can do that you get no rewards for doing, but just one of those things. But I usually end up on here. I just took advantage of Snap while I could. So I knew I was the first English stream. I pulled like 2.2k views out of that stream. Yeah. Yeah, I ended with 2.2 total viewers. Yeah, 2.2k. That's what the VOD says. I just knew I had an opportunity, and it was a Wednesday, so I was like, okay. Even if I get suspended for this because it's before street date, I'm gonna get a 48-hour ban that I can be back on Splatoon by the weekend. And then they just didn't shut me down, so I just took advantage of it. Got all the affiliate requirements in a day. Yeah. You didn't notice that, like, that was a Wednesday that I was playing? It came out on Friday.
Well, I wasn't really thinking.
Nintendo...
I was wondering why.
Nintendo's always Friday. Yeah. Yep. I was the first English stream. That's how I got the views. And every time I thought I was done, there was another level. And then I finally finished all the levels. I'm in the middle of credits are rolling. Somebody rated me with like 46. It's like, alright, so let's ride this for a little bit. You just gotta, like, just get something early. And you'll be alright. That's all it takes. You don't gotta want to play him. You just gotta have him early. Yeah. Me too. But the main reason I did that stream was because I expected the game to be like 4 hours long. And I wanted people to see what it actually was before they spent the money on it.
Oh. So you're like,
Well, it's just like, I invest a lot in Nintendo, but I know when to, like, when not to invest. I own that sealed, but I got it for $7 when Toys R Us closed. I miss Toys R Us. They were the only way I got all my World of Nintendo figures. Until Toys R Us closed, nobody else stocked them. Oh shit, I just dashboarded it. Okay, I'm good. I got a lot of shit at Toys R Us. I also, like, hustled Walmart a lot when Toys R Us closed. Because they had the Star Fox for Wii U on clearance at Toys R Us for literally, like, $10. But it was still $60 at Walmart. So I bought copies of it and then just store credit them at Walmart for 6 times the price. And bought new games. And then they had 12 Toad Amiibo for $1.98 a piece. And Toad's like my favorite Mario Kart character, so I was like, fuck it, even if I keep them, like, for that price, I want them all. And then I just slowly, like, traded them for other ones I needed. Like, if I'm buying shit, I'm selling shit. To make my money back, so I don't take a loss on my shit. I have all these Switches because all through quarantine, I bought and sold used Switch bundles off people. And sold off the games and shit I didn't need. And consoles I didn't want. And bought the consoles I did want. So, like, I didn't pay anything for those. Facebook Marketplace. I hate eBay. The fees are insane on eBay.
oh no.
Especially, like, it's on cards, it's 14% now. Yeah, because, like, I had a case of the 2016 Shiny Magikarp promo cards, like a full case, 244 of them. And I was selling them for, like, 50 bucks a pop. But now, like, the fee is 14, and it's like, okay, now I'm selling them for fucking, like, 38 after all the fees. It was like, fuck that. Probably less than that, because I had to pay for shipping. And those bubble mailers ain't cheap. But I still have, like, 40 of them. Because I'm done with eBay.
Got lucky.
You got lucky. I specifically pulled the trigger so you would die. Lo and behold. That's actually not true. I don't usually, like, ever let go of that trigger. There's no reason to. Yeah, and like it's not shooting while I'm swimming. It starts shooting when I pop out. Fair enough.
Alright. Nintendo, as much as I like them, they're really pissed off fan.
Yeah. So,
Like, from Mario.
yeah, I get it and I don't. I can't really bitch about it because I knew it was gonna happen. So like I have like an extra sealed copy and shit. So it's like that shit kind of helps people like me. But the digital version I don't really understand either. I have a bad feeling they're gonna do that with Zelda this year too. And like I spent a lot on the Mario anniversary, but Zelda's my passion, so like everything Zelda that comes out I'm gonna have to buy.
What's your favorite?
It was the very first one, and now it's probably Breath of the Wild. Because that game's basically perfect. I haven't, like, played a ton of Wind Waker. I've owned it several times on both, like, the Wii U and the Wii, but I've never gotten around to it, so I'm hoping for, like, a remake. Which I assume we're gonna get. Yeah, because they already ported it. Yeah, I've heard that. Like, the very first game I ever beat was the original Zelda. I grew up on Zelda, because, like, I'm kind of old. But, like, my dad was playing Zelda when I was a baby. My very first memory as a human is waiting in line for the Super Nintendo. Huh. Right. Right. I remember playing fucking the Japanese Mario 64 at the local game store like a year before it came out here because they had a Japanese console because it came out so much earlier in Japan.
I remember playing that game.
But yeah, that's why I kind of think they like timed the collection because they probably want to sell them all separately when they get the new eShop up. And that's why they left out Galaxy 2. Because they know we'll pay whatever.
Yeah, like, I thought that was good.
They do a lot of dick moves. Like the NES Classic shortage. But I made a killing off of those too, so... I'm preserving things for future generations. Yeah, there's still some that exist. They're just not printing more, and they printed a shit ton of them. It's not rare. As soon as the last like easily accessible sealed copy sells, because that's how I fucked myself on the 3-pack Octolings. They were on clearance here for fucking months, everywhere. Piles of them. They couldn't sell them, and I held out hoping they'd drop like a little bit lower, and then one day they were all gone, and now they're $180. I still haven't bought it because every time I go to Best Buy, I still see it. I have the first Shovel Knight. Why don't you just get a power save? They're like 15 bucks on GameStop, but it can be any amiibo. That's what I do. It comes with a little black NFC tag and a little platform you put it on. You plug it in, and then you just write whatever amiibo you want to it. I can send you the pack of all the amiibos. And you scan it, and then you can rewrite it. Because like I can't open these amiibo, but I can use any amiibo I want. And it's rewritable. It's 15 bucks on GameStop's website. Thing's amazing.
My weapon.
I have not.
Sadly. I hate red flag.
Inferior to the ink brush? What do you got?
Yeah.
Oh.
I hate this stuff, and
Yeah, a lot of classes are going by that. Gotta love it. Yeah. I used to run that on my Enzap. Income fruit armor is useful in ranks. Yeah, not at all. I killed Mailman, so I should just end stream. That's what I have to deal with on this. I have that stupid fucking... like, that sprinkler shield thing. I never use that thing because it takes so much fucking ink. No, not the sprinkler. The shield, the little shield ball thing.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah, that's what I'm stuck with on this class, so I just never use it. I use it accidentally after throwing a booyah bomb, which is actually usually helpful because somebody's usually trying to camp my landing spot. But strategically, I don't use that fucking thing. It uses way too much ink, and it's got way too big of a cooldown time to recharge your ink after. It's literally useless. I hope they give us better customization options in the new one. Like, why can't I create a class?
I was shocked when they announced it.
Me too.
I was not expecting it.
I called it to my friend a few days earlier. Like, I texted him, I said, don't be surprised if there's Splatoon shit just based on the math. Because Breath of the Wild was announced, and then it had been a few months, and, like, that's how it went last time. And then the Direct came out, and I was shocked to actually see it, but, like, mathematically it made sense. I fucking hope Dante from Devil May Cry. That's my favorite non-Nintendo franchise, Devil May Cry. I have sealed copies of all the games, I have collector's edition shit, I have the full Japanese set of figures sealed from 1999, like, I love that game. I don't even know who I'd go with Nintendo.
I would think that, but I'm also happy.
Right. Third party, I'd definitely go Dante. I have no idea what I'd do Nintendo, though. At this point, I'd probably just say Waluigi just to shut everybody up. Because I'm sick of seeing people bitch about it.
I don't want people to get it at this.
They don't deserve it, but, like, they keep saying it, and I'm sick of seeing it. Like, they have everybody. Well, no. There's no Toad, huh? I want Toad. Well, he can have different outfits. There's all sorts of different color Toads. I don't fucking know. I can figure it out. They made the piranha plant.
That's fair.
Yeah, they somehow did it well, and it's something that you'd think could do literally nothing, so they could make Toad work. I'm not, because there's something big cooking between Microsoft and Nintendo. If you go watch the last, like, 4 Xbox Live events, there's a Switch on the shelf in every single one of them, and they hand-design every one of those backdrops. So that's for a reason. And I've long suspected the Xbox Game Pass is coming to Switch. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see that at, like, E3. And that's why... June. Early June. Oh, yeah? Nice.
Oh, we have no idea. I have no idea. What game?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think they went overboard with a lot of fucking Fire Emblem shit. There's a lot of Fire Emblem shit in that game.
I know there's a lot of Fire Emblem, but some of them I think some of them, like, if you don't count the Echo Fighter.
I do count the Echo Fighters because I have to buy an amiibo for each one of them.
I think Florence is kind of worth.
Yeah, and I have to buy a fucking that player 2 corin's like $160 because they haven't fucking reprinted. They've reprinted all the other ones, but never reprinted that one.
I got to keep throwing spring.
Yeah, there's a lot wrong with all of them, but yeah, it's a step in the right directions. I want to see how Legends turns out. No, they were definitely lazy, but they were experimenting with the wild area, so it was like a half step. It was like the Wii U of Pokemon games, where it was like that bridge between the Wii and the Switch, where they couldn't quite do it. So I want to see, how Legends turns out, because that's true open world, and if that comes out good, then we'll be all right. Oh yeah. I bought the double pack, even though I had that game like a week earlier, but I bought the double pack. I have to. If they didn't come out with a double pack, I wouldn't have bought them because I already had them. But because there was the double pack version, I had to have it. Like, I own so many copies of Breath of the Wild, it's not even funny. Because I have a sealed Master Edition, I have the Special Edition, I have the Wii U one, I have the Standard one. I traded an NES Classic for that Master Edition. Because I had a ton of those. You gotta be careful with what you get into. That's all it is. Like, I pick and choose things. Because, like, I need to know how hard it is gonna be to complete the set. If it's something I know is going to be impossible to complete, I won't do it. I won't buy any of it. And you just gotta know what holds value. Like, Hot Wheels will hold value, World of Nintendo will hold value, official Pokemon will hold value, and like the Amiibo, they go up and down, but when they're up, they're way up. And when they're gone, they go way up. The Pokemon cards are gonna go down. Because the price right now is artificial. That's why I sold so many Magic cards. That bubble's gonna burst real fast. As soon as PSA catches up. They're just 9 months behind. Amiibo's kind of tough to get into right now because there's so many that are so expensive, but they have to reprint some of them soon because they haven't been reprinted. Yeah, and even Amiibo, I didn't do all of them. Like, I didn't buy the Fire Emblem ones. I didn't buy the Japanese Monster Hunter ones because they're Japanese. They won't match my set. I didn't get the Metroid 2-pack, but I kind of regret it. And I don't have the full Super Mario wave because Mario Party sucks. The Mario Party one? Yeah, Super Mario Party. They just put out a new patch for it, like, last week, for the first time in years.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, well, thanks, but like, why do you now?
It's too late, yeah. I skipped the whole second wave of those Amiibo, because that game was shit. And yeah, Mario Party 10 sucked too. Yeah. Okay, okay, yeah, I will accept that. That's accurate. Yeah, bad. See, I was spoiled because I had 1, 2, and 3. And then it was all downhill from there. Right, like a repo cart, but a multi-cart. Makes sense. Sneaky. I get no points when Madman's on my team. All of it. Fair enough. Right. Yeah, for sure. Right. Makes sense. My social anxiety is so bad I could never do it. And I can't do like Uber because my car's too old. That's something.
Yeah, I have all of. I have.
It's quite a few. That's definitely a collection.
Yeah, no. For one thing, there's 96. I got.
Yeah, like I look at the Zelda ones and shit all the time, but I never pull the trigger because even those, it's just it adds up too much.
You know, one piece.
No. Yeah.
I got it for.
That's not bad at all. And it'll probably hold value too because it's so popular.
And I also wanted to open it.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I have a problem where I have 3 copies of Masterworks for Breath of the Wild and I can't read any of them because they're all sealed because there's 3 different versions. So I own 3 copies of the same book I can't read. Yep. One of the fucking versions was like 240 bucks. But it came with like all 4 of the fucking the orbs. A lot of shit. Yeah, so do I. Not with a booyah bomb. The only other thing I want to try that has like a better kit is like the Splattershot Pro, but I can't get used to it. And when I want to put up a lot of points, I use the arrow spray with this with a lot of special up because it's just non-stop booyah bombs. That thing puts out so much ink. It's like I'm a creature of habit, so like I'll go to switch my gun, I'll play 2 games, and be like it's not the same, and I'll switch back. I have a hard time committing. I bet. Right. Who won what? Oh. I started streaming because I wanted to record Splatoon clips longer than 30 seconds, and it just made sense to do it. And keep my mind off of shit. And then I just threw way too much money at it, so I have to do it. That's how I get myself to do things. I back myself into corners. It was like, you spent so much, you might as well do it. Cause like I bought the camera, the microphone, I had to like build this PC out of parts. I bought an Elgato green screen that I barely use. A bunch of lighting, tripods. Bought a whole new keyboard, bought the Stream Deck, a mouse. Yeah, that'd probably be advisable.
I'll come back to this.
To be continued.
Troy Skull Cheater. Splat bomb and
That's not bad.
I like rank up. I can just
Yeah, I do too. And I'm gonna be a dick and run ads so I don't get pre-rolls. I hate pre-rolls. That's the one thing I regret about doing the affiliate thing. I just did it so like I could set challenges for myself in games for like gifting subs if I fail and shit like that. More interactive shit. Yeah, from that Pokemon stream.
Oh, how many followers?
Not a ton, like 30. But I had so many viewers. And like I actually got a few subs and shit already too. I gifted a couple, but that was from tips. I don't get a lot of viewers anymore. I had a 1-day thing. Yeah.
I'm 11 away.
Nice. That's why in my mind it was a calculated risk. It was like, I could get suspended for this, but it'll be like 48 hours, and it's a Wednesday, so I'll be back for the weekend. But if it works, like, people will watch. And now I know I can get away with it. Probably. And we're so close to release date, especially in like Australia, because Australia's so far ahead of us. Some games I'm sure I wouldn't have got away with it, but it's like a Pokemon spin-off on the rails game, like, you know? Like, I guarantee you if I try that with Breath of the Wild 2, I'll get shut down. I'm not either. Yep, same. Story of my life. So I can't go back and forth between controllers. The sticks feel smoother on the Pro Controller, but I'm so used to these back buttons, I guess pick and choose. But these sticks are adjustable in the app, so off stream at some point I gotta just adjust the dead zone, and then I can probably get them to feel like Pro Controller sticks. Because these are better sticks, that's why they're more responsive. But it's a noticeable difference. Thankfully, I do have, like, I've had PlayStations for so long, I'm used to the sticks being next to each other, too. Because that would have been a hard adjustment otherwise. But it's a good controller. How much money do I make? Nothing until you get 100. Yeah. Yeah, and then once you hit 100, you get paid out. The ratio is not great either. That's why I still want to multi-stream, and they don't enforce that rule on affiliates. Because I still think in the end, YouTube's gonna take over. Yeah, and YouTube already has so many better options. Like, my stream quality on YouTube is way better, and they have transcoding, so you can pick your quality. But even for just VOD purposes, YouTube is just way better. It's just hard to get traction at first, especially if you don't upload normal videos. Like, I don't make videos, I just stream. Yeah. I should just save, so that's all I got is VODs. So it's kind of hard to gain traction. I had a bunch of YouTube viewers today, and I don't know why. I didn't get many viewers on YouTube from Snap. Or Facebook. I only really popped off on Twitch. Facebook, I usually get the most on here. Like, my Splatoon viewership on Facebook is way higher than it is on Twitch. And YouTube's just kind of there because it's the best quality that I can, like, if I have to wipe my hard drive or something, like, the quality on YouTube is impeccable. Like, I won't sign Twitch partner unless I absolutely can't get YouTube or Facebook, because they don't restrict you from multi-streaming on those two, and they pay better. And Facebook. And you can be both a YouTube and a Facebook partner at the same time, and still stream on Twitch, because they don't restrict you. But if you're a Twitch partner, you can't stream on the other two. Technically, you can't as an affiliate either, but they've never enforced it. But on YouTube and Facebook, it's 70-30. Twitch is closer to 50-50 as a partner. As an affiliate, it's probably like 40-60. I do. I stream on all three. I just multi-stream, because right now, when you're growing, you want as big of an audience as you can. And then, like, that's why I have all 4 banners on my screen, with Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and they're all the same name. On Streamlabs, you got a tab, like, because I pay for Streamlabs Prime, it's $19. and it merges everything. So like the chat that shows up on screen is all three, and you get a tab called multi-stream that shows all of them.
Audience have that?
No, but the messages that show up like on your feed, like that show up on my actual gameplay, that shows all of them, and it'll show the logo from where they're from. You should, even if you don't want to spend on Streamlabs Prime, there's a site, restream.io, and it's free. Yeah, then you should probably start multi-streaming. There's no reason not to. It's just more audience. Make yourself like a separate Facebook page just for being like just for your streams, like I did, like a gamer page, and just run them all. It doesn't. You don't use any extra bandwidth. Because you're only sending shit to Streamlabs, and then Streamlabs is forwarding it to the other services, so it won't affect your quality at all. You'd be surprised. About the same, if not, like, cause I only get a 2 or 3 usually on Twitch, but I have that on Facebook at the same time usually, if not a little more. And YouTube, I either have none or I have like 8. YouTube is weird. But this is a very small category. But the thing is, Facebook and YouTube have better discovery algorithms. Like, you ain't gonna find small Splatoon streamers on Twitch unless you're looking for a small Splatoon streamer. But if you're just looking at Splatoon shit on YouTube, eventually you're gonna pop up. Same with Facebook. And like, you have nothing to lose doing it, and everything to gain. Even when you are affiliate. Because like, I watch a lot of Devin Nash videos. I don't know if you're familiar with who he is. He's a CEO of one of the biggest agencies, and he works real close with Twitch. And he makes videos behind the scenes, like, telling you, like, what you should and shouldn't do. And he actively advises against being an affiliate because you sign away so much shit. But then he hints at the fact that they won't actually enforce any of this, and you can opt out of affiliate at any time. You sign that at affiliate too, but they don't enforce it. But when you're a partner, they enforce it. And you will technically grow faster not being affiliate. Because when you're not an affiliate, you're not eligible for ads. So the moment you become an affiliate, they force ads on you. So like every like 90 minutes or so, I run like a 90-second ad so I don't get pre-rolls. Because pre-rolls is a 2-minute ad before they even see your content. And that most people will click off. So I'll take like a 2-minute break every like 90 minutes or so and just run the ads because it gets rid of pre-rolls. And that way I know, like, people aren't missing content because it's literally designed to be a 2-minute break. Whereas a pre-roll, they're missing 2 minutes of whatever you're doing. Yeah, I definitely suggest multi-streaming. It's just more viewers. And you can funnel them all back into one source if you have to. Yeah. That's why I don't have a schedule set right now, because some days I need to mentally recharge and I just don't have it in me to stream. So I don't like to commit to things, I just randomly stream. It averages out to about 5 times a week. Sometimes it's like 2 hours, sometimes it's like 8. Depends how I'm holding up. Yes, if they're edited and after 24 hours. You can upload your full VOD after 24 hours, but you can't stream simultaneously. But they don't enforce affiliates on that. And you can literally just email them and be like, I don't want to be an affiliate anymore. If they ever did. And you wouldn't be losing much. You don't really gain much from it. Not at first, at least. Yeah, I'm kind of zoning out of that bed myself, so probably same here. Makes sense. Gotta recharge. Three different games? Oh, nice.
Well, even if I start to get bored.
Yeah, I have a hard time switching midstream, mostly because it fucks up my YouTube titles and my Facebook titles. I'm not just moving categories, because it updates all three of them at the same time. So, like, if I switch games, I feel like I have to end stream and then restart stream. Which, technically, I shouldn't lose viewers, because people should still be on the channel. But then they might get an additional ad or something. But that's why I have different switches hooked up to an HDMI switch, so I don't gotta, like, get up and move switches around. I can just hit the little button on the remote and change to a different switch, which has different games on it. Different controllers for everything. But yeah, nice chatting. Absolutely. I'm always around, so. Yep, you too. Alright, guys. I think we've had enough for today. Almost 4 hours. I don't know how good we played at the end. I wasn't really paying attention. I know ranked didn't go well, but we'll fix it. Get back in the swing of things. Worst comes to worst, I should be back to myself by like Monday, because apparently the surgery only takes a couple days to heal from, so. Yeah, good games, mailman. Catch you up probably tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I'll be here.